Stepping in now, Dustin Pedroia.
As he hits one on a line to left field.
Ibanez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The catcher, number 33.
Now at the plate, Jason Varitek. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough
batting,
second out.
The third baseman, Mike Lowell.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mike Lowell. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
The batter, the right
At the
fielder,
plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Guerrero has hit more than 450 homers in his career, and he's been launching them out of the park since the day he stepped onto a big league field. Ibanez is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next for Seattle,
digging in now for the Mariners, Raul Ibanez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way. Make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. Coming to the plate now, David Ortiz.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the first baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up at the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Now
Ramirez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Into the box now, Manny Ramirez. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ibanez racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Barry Bonds will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Alex Rodriguez. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Line drive to left. Ibanez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Eric Todd, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 0-2 once more. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Guerrero looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting. The second
Stepping
baseman,
in and ready for another shot, Jose Lopez. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away.
Off the
Ball
plate,
and
ball
2
one.
strikes now. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. At the plate, Valentin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
That's a ball.
1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Fastball called strike 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Sammy Sosa. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
The last at bat.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy.
Second baseman.
4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
This is in the air to left. Ibanez on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mike Lowell, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a
The right
while.
fielder.
He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Leading off the inning, Adam Jones.
Leading off
and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, Dero. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Up next for Seattle.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
There's one.
He's out.
On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
And it's fouled away. 0-1, here's the pitch. This is line to left. Ramirez is there, and he'll make the catch to
Ladies and
Ryan
gentlemen,
Roland
your
Smith
attention, please.
will come on and make his
Now
4th
pitching for
appearance
the
in this
Mariners.
campaign.
Number 18.
Ready once again,
Ryan
David Ortiz.
Roland Smith.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Suzuki racing back. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. His 2nd of the game. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Now batting. The left
Into
fielder.
the box, Manny Ramirez.
Ramirez.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Ibanez. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
Next will be the
Barry
designated hitter,
Bonds.
Barry Bonds. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Leading off the inning, Betancourt, and they'll need him to get something going here. Clay Buchholz is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Now pitching
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Number 61.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Now another 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Well, that's just
Now
a case,
batting,
D-Roll. You
catcher,
got to make a little bit better
Eric
pitches with 2 strikes.
Staub.
Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2,
The batter,
you're
number
almost
4,
turned around walking
second
back
baseman,
to your dugout. So
Jose
that's a nice piece of hit.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. In now, Valentin.
Now batting,
Popped him
number
up.
50.
Pedroia is there for it. And that ends the inning. Sammy Sosa will get another shot
Leading
at
off
it
for the
here
Red
as we
Sox,
take you back to inning
the
number
center fielder,
7. This was his
Sammy
second home run of the ball game,
Sosa.
as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Suzuki ranging back at the track, the wall, and a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 3rd home run of the ball game, and the lead is now 7-2.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and
Your
that's
attention,
awfully
please.
hard to do.
Mark
pitching
Lowe
for the Mariners.
is out from the bullpen now as he'll
Number
make his
57.
first appearance here on the
Mark
season.
Lowe.
Stepping in now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Valentin moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for
The
out number
catcher,
1.
number 33. Jason.
Ready for another shot now.
Varitek.
Jason Varitek. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than
The
hitting
batter,
a bomb
the
is
third
driving
baseman,
one into the gap like that.
Mike
He hustled out of the box
Lowe.
knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. And he is in there. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with
batting,
only 1
The
away.
right fielder.
Nice piece of
Vladimir
hitting right there. Looked like the guy on
Guerrero.
second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero. And that's going to get down out there. And not in time as the run scores.
The first baseman, number 34.
In now,
David
David Ortiz. He's
Ortiz.
2 for 4 in the ball game.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the...
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Gone!
Ladies and
Brandon
gentlemen,
Morrow
your
enters now
attention,
in a
please.
mop-up role as he'll
Now
try to
pitching
keep the
for the
deficit right
Mariners.
where it is.
Number 35. Brandon.
Into the box now,
Morrow.
Manny Ramirez, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
Now batting,
Now the Red Sox DH, Barry Bonds. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Valentin. He gets there to put it away, and tagging is the runner from first. Throw into second, not in time. He took a chance tagging up, but made it pay off.
The batter, number 13.
Standing in, Alex Rodriguez. He's set. Here it comes. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Sammy Sosa will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Hard liner towards short. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there. Staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Behind 0-2 now. Jones aboard here at first with nobody out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A bare hand for one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Number 51.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox have taken